Coming to you tonight, we're really excited as always. We have one of our Black Off Alliance affiliate partners, a great business, Branded1911. Three good brothers have started this company. I'm your host, Dr. Al BQ2. In the background, we have the super producer, Ro Thompson. And, Black Off Alliance continues to grow, and this company is one of the reasons for that. Welcome, brothers. How y'all doing this evening?
What's going
Doing
on?
good. Doing good.
Good, good. I'm gonna let y'all introduce yourselves if you don't mind. If you can just kind of introduce yourselves to our family.
We'll let the senior brother go.
There you go.
So I'm the senior. I'm the senior in the group.
Thanks for having us on.
So I'm Daniel Keene. I'm a brother that pledged Alpha Theta in 1986.
Year of our Lord.
Yes. And then ventured to Meharry Medical College and finished med school in 01. I'm practicing physical medicine rehab. I'm in Louisville, Kentucky right now. And so, I'm an avid golfer, and these two guys on my right, they not in my league. So I'm looking for a stiffer competition, right?
Welcome, good brother. I'm Paul 88, so I gotta give you deference, man. Welcome. Other brothers?
Go ahead, Bill.
Well, I'm of course related to Daniel there. I'm Alpha Theta fall of 1990. Finished Tennessee State and went on to work in private industry. Now I'm currently doing community health in Afton, Oklahoma, which is the rural part of northeast Oklahoma.
Okay. Welcome, good brother. Welcome.
You see, I'm partners with some white collar folk. I'm the only one really out there in the sun. What's going on? My name is Carl Vincent. I'm a graduate of Tennessee State University. I crossed over at Jacksonville alumni in '94. But I've worked for the world's largest insurance carrier. Yeah, but I'm out there in the sun, y'all. It's rough. It's a long day today. It's a long day today, I'm telling you. Sometimes I just have to Lord, please give me peace.
I know that's right, man. I know that's right.
We understand that. We understand that.
We do. We're really happy to have you too, man. So, tell us about the name, Branded1911. What does that mean? Where did you get that name?
Carl. Go ahead, Carl.
Well, that was key, when we're thinking about when we're forming our company. And you've got to, thinking about what's catchy, what will stick, what has meaning to us. We're all branded, let's see, you could say it's part of the old ritual, etc. 1911 is the year that our illustrious fraternity was founded. So we wanted to give tribute to that since our products are geared towards Kappa, and we're also geared also have products that are for Omegas, which we share that same year. They're a little later in the year. Yeah.
That's really good, man. To be totally honest, and I'm not just saying this because you're brothers, but I really like what you're doing. I really like your product. I've been a brother for a while, and I'm always looking for some new Nelia, some new, just some swag, some stuff to add. And, when we first got connected, not only did you throw a few extra things in my bag that made me really be impressed with what you're doing, but, it's just quality stuff. And, I think you guys are really on to something big. I'm also impressed that you are official vendors. I mean, because there's a lot of people out there selling merchandise for fraternities and, the Masonics, but, to be official is real deal.
Yeah. We got too much to lose. Yeah.
Right. I mean, that was important for us. You know, all of us are financial on all three levels with the fraternity. You know, so we're about first class, you know, and forget the last. But so you know, so just our products, you know, we all of us enjoy golf, and so at some point we all kind of with brainstorm. I wish we could have this, and man, it'd be nice if we could do this, and you know, all of a sudden, you know, where we started and where we have evolved has kind of grown. Like I tell them that I'm the I come up with the ideas, and usually it's like I'm in the shower and I'll think of something, and I hit him with a text and like, man, we tried this, see if we can do this. And so those guys are the business guys. I kind of creative. I'm the creative department.
You see how doctors are. You see how doctors are. They just be making up.
They need you to stay in the shower, man. That's the
right,
place,
right.
man. You know what's up.
So right. So just trying to find, you know, items that I would buy if I saw them, you know, in a golf shop, in a pro shop, or if I saw, you know, a brother, you know, with these items, because it's different. And I think we want to, you know, our products kind of speak for themselves, and I like the feedback that we receive, you know, and then Carl always throws in a little something, you know.
Right.
So
Not always.
yeah.
Not always.
So, you know, I mean, I know what your products are, and you know, just for example, your new gloves that have come out. I mean, I'm really picky when it comes to you know, what I wear, what I use. You know, I'm trying to score. So, you know what I mean? Down to the glove, like I'm really picky. But when I received my glove, I was impressed. I was like, this reminds me of my Titleist glove. I mean, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I have purchased gloves in the past from different people because they were colorful, because they matched, you know what I mean? And, you know, one thing that I had said to Carl was, this glove is not a gimmick. This glove is real deal. Like, I could use this every day. Like, you know, I'm gonna coordinate it with some colors, but at the same time, the playability of your stuff is really impressive. And that's a good thing. What are the products that you have for sale?
Go ahead, Carl.
I was gonna let Billy go ahead.
Well, right now we have some gloves. I mean, we have the high quality gloves. We have tees. We have ball markers. We have bag tags, both for the metal bag tags that go on your golf bag, as well as plastic tags that may go on your travel wear, you know, on your suitcases if you're traveling. We have stickers. You know, we have a variety of different items, and we're always looking, you know, for a niche market. I think we've really, you know, done a good job in positioning ourselves as far as the golf industry, but we're looking to expand our product, but it will be central around the theme of golf, you know, because I think that's our niche. And I think there's enough of a market out there because of our quality that I think we would have repeat customers.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Can I break in out? Did Dr. Dan hear that we're trying to stick close to golf? You know, he takes those long showers and okay.
Yeah, they do. They're, you know, there are a lot of ideas that don't make the, you know, make the cutting board, but
that's great stuff though. So I mean, what are your plans? Are you trying to go to golf shows? Are you trying to go to fraternity shows? Like, what kind of stuff do you want to do to get your wares out there?
Well, for this past,
go ahead, Bill.
No, I said for this past, when the conclave was originally scheduled, we had actually sent the chairman of the Phoenix alumni, you know, golf tournament. We sent them product. We were going to be a vendor out there, so yeah, we were going to vend at the conclaves at, you know, regional, you know, events where we can get, we're all spaced out in different parts of the country, so it's a little difficult to kind of hit each show. But we're going to go for like Tennessee State's homecoming, for example.
Nice.
We'll have a presence there, and maybe some of the other Black Classic football games. We may have a small presence there at some of those things. So we will try to market our events around where we have good gatherings.
That's great. That's great. I think you'll really do well. I really do. So as far as your personal golf journeys, I know you're all avid golfers. Y'all playing skids, or y'all can't wait to get together, or how long have y'all been playing?
Well, so I started. Well, I grew up around. I had an uncle that introduced us to the game early on.
Mm-hmm.
I had one of my, but you grew up in Texas, and we didn't really get out there on the links much. So I didn't pick up the game really until medical.
You cow tipping?
So we picked up the game. We picked up the game in medical school, and that's now Carl over there. I think Carl played in high school.
Mm.
So
Carl's the ringer. He's the ringer.
No, well, I did start early. I started probably like 10 or so. Like I remember seeing something that your dad introduced you to the game, right, Al? And
yes.
So, like my father, he was an avid golfer, so he would go out and play, and I would just like to go out and just drive the cart for him. You know what I'm saying? Or I would drive, his partner who he's playing with would ride, and my dad would walk. Just to, And so I started playing younger, and I was getting good, but I stopped because none of us was playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that was the thing. I played my freshman year in high school. I picked it back up, and I just let it go after that. Then I guess we started back, late in college, Danny? We were at Meharry then, right?
Right.
Yeah, I was still at State at Meharry. We started playing, getting it back together. Mm-hmm. And then, life goes on with kids and careers, etc. There's been lapses,
So even though we don't play as much together, when we do, we keep score,
I'm sure.
And I probably have them on a couple of notches.
I'm looking forward to.
I have a trophy over my left shoulder if I need to show proof.
Well, that he was the only participant.
I'm looking forward to teeing it up with you guys. I bet it's a lot of fun. My dad took me until I was like 12, and he had to pay for me. When the guy was like, "Your kid's kind of big, you got to pay." My dad said, "You don't listen enough. You stay home." He told me I didn't listen, but he planted a seed that really grew in me. You know what I mean? And one of my personal goals is to be as good as my dad, and I'm getting there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was like a 6'7" handicap. Okay. My handicap is coming down, so I'm like, you know what I mean? I just, if I get there, I will be really good. I don't need to be any better than that. That's just my personal thing,
And then when we grew up in Nashville, especially like in college, there was a good number of Black golfers,
Sure.
They played, especially played at Ted Rhodes golf course, etc.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only thing, like, Danny, when we used to go out and play, people hang around a clubhouse, and if we come up on number one, oh, there go Attorney Vincent's son. Hey, what's up, little Vincent? And then, and then one of our friends, his dad was a judge there. And you have all these people around you, nervous as hell on the damn team.
It was. I mean, the thing was, so Ted Rhodes is it's
a muni.
A municipal course there in Nashville, but it was named after Ted Rhodes. And Ted Rhodes, I believe, played around that area when he was, coming up. And so a lot of the older cats, they would play their morning rounds, but then that was like their country club, so to speak. So the guys would like play cards, play dominoes, You know, and then here we come, these young cats coming out there, and you're right, man. It was like teeing off at a major golf tournament because the gallery was there. You know,
Absolutely.
yeah. And you know, you were just you were shaking your knees just to hit the ball, straight, and get out of this site as quick as possible.
Like, why is he hitting 5-iron off the tee?
Right.
I know that's right, man. I know
Yeah.
that's. Who are some of the people that have inspired you? Were they the main people, or watching any professionals that inspired you, or anybody that really kind of set a spark or fire in you as far as golf?
Well, as Danny was saying, go ahead, because I was going to tell him about
Wait, go ahead.
yeah, our uncle, he played a lot. He was an assistant basketball coach for the University of Louisville. He was a head basketball coach for University of Tennessee, Wade, Houston. And one of his college friends, and I worked for that company, and they both golfed. Yeah, I got the internet connection. We got storms.
Yeah.
Hey, Danny, go ahead and tell the story because we got a bad connection.
You good now?
Okay. And one of his college roommate, his brother actually played on the PGA Tour back in the late 60s, in early 70s, George Johnson out of Columbus, Georgia. If you look in the history books, he was a pretty good golfer. He won a couple. I think his biggest tournament he won was the Azalea Open back in, I think, 73. So so we were always around that game. So we would come in on vacations. Danny would come in and we would go out to one of the places and we would have a group of us that played. So we always were around the game. And I actually got a chance to, be in the presence of George played on the PGA Tour and on the Senior Tour. So I actually had a chance to spend some time and watch a professional play the game. So it was outstanding.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. That's really awesome. So, do you have any aspirations to pick up additional fraternities with your products?
You got some extra money?
I wouldn't mind investing, man. Watch what you say.
Yeah, as you know, being Bucka Fogie, Mr. Bucka Fogie, okay, my man. Inventory is the key to business.
Yeah.
Just managing inventory that's the key to me. And if you get with other fraternities or sororities, you then incur additional fees for being a legitimate vendor. So,
yeah,
at this time, I don't see it. What do y'all think?
And you got to have the interest.
Yeah.
As we know a bunch of people, like I said, we'll see a lot of guys that we know from different fraternities. Women from different sororities, but you got to have the interest that you're going to be able to constantly turn over your product in your inventory.
Yeah.
So right now, sales are just now getting to a point where the Omega side of the business is starting to, stop bleeding, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, it does take a while for that to happen.
Yeah.
I mean, we have geared and marketed more toward the Kappa, but we are, a vendor, as Carl mentioned earlier, the relationship with the 1911, that we have some kindred spirits there with the Omegas.
Yeah.
Because, there's always been, a rivalry, so to speak, between the Kappas and Omegas.
Absolutely.
And, I think they like to enjoy golf as much as we do. So,
yeah,
and you can see around the country posting on, the BGA, you'll see Kappa Qs,
Yeah.
You see that more than any of the other fraternities, Sigmas or Alphas included. So
I agree.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
we're not. we're not putting down any other fraternity or sorority, et cetera, but it's a matter of moving inventory, you know. Because even with the brothers, even with Nupes, yo, man, if y'all get this, I'm gonna buy this and I'm gonna get that. That inventory.
I can relate. I get inboxes every day.
You know what I'm saying?
I got 15 helps and they went ahead. I don't have.
Yeah. You see, what they don't, you know, we have to order a minimum from our suppliers, and that's a lot to hold, and you know, that's just the key. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think one thing that's really good is what you do have is phenomenal, and I think that you're definitely going in the right direction. And you know, I think that you have a large enough market where that's really not going to affect your business. And you never know what's going to happen as time goes on. I can see you guys definitely being at the top of this game. So I'm looking forward to watching you grow and growing together as a business affiliate partner with BGA. And anything we can do to support you guys, I want to do. I mean, you've been very supportive, and I think it's just a great partnership. I really do. For everyone else, the Nupes, the Qs, the Masons, what's the easiest way to get in contact with you guys and to purchase merchandise?
Go ahead, Dr. Dan.
Carl, go ahead. He's muted.
So yeah,
he's
looking at his trophy. He's looking at his trophy.
You're right. No, I was muted. I'm sorry.
I can't wait to get him back to Miami so I can get that back. I'll let him go, Al. I'll let him go. The first day, Billy, when we called you from Miami, he was like, "Oh man, I just ain't played. I don't know what's going on."
Jet lag. It was jet lag,
But the best way, is to branded1911.com. We use IG as that's our big advertising hub is our IG page, branded_1911. That's where we get a lot of our response and display a lot of our ads. But the one thing I want to mention is that we're in this it's us three, but we're also really partnered with the Alpha Theta Network. That's our fraternities at Tennessee State's really alumni association, and I think that was a big part of this. We ain't gonna make any significant money from this, but any monies that we can make and give back, to our school, to our beloved fraternity. That I think that's what gets it for us at the end of the day.
Right.
So I just want to add that part is that's really one of the main reasons. Yeah, we enjoy that people like our products. It's good to have a product out there, that people like and say, oh, y'all got good quality, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's to give back and to help, pull somebody else up, help your family out, the Alpha Theta Network, and they provide scholarships for students at Tennessee State, et cetera.
Right.
That's great, man. I know anything we've asked you for, you've helped us with Juneteenth, and you've just been there from the beginning. So we're really pleased, man. Our super producer, Ro Thompson, you have any questions for Branded1911?
No, man. I just want to say it's really good to see the group of guys together in business, doing some great things. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Anything the BGA can do to help you guys, we're here for you. And let's go make a little change out here.
Yeah,
we'll do it. We'll do it, and we appreciate that. Yes,
we appreciate the platform and the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Yes,
absolutely. So, anything else you guys we missed that you want to say before we sign off?
No, I just want to express my gratitude to you and what you do, and and so you keep doing what you do, and we keep doing what we do, and we're doing together.
We all we got, man. So we're trying to create a platform where not only do we have numbers, but we got quality. We got doctors and truck drivers, and we spend a lot of money in the industry, and we really have the capability to really make an impact. So, you know, I'm just trying to, you know, bring us together and do all I can, you know, and, you know, we don't have a good old boy network, you know what I
Right.
mean? I'm trying to help, you know, be one of the bridges to help create that so that we
Sure.
can, you know, continue to grow, you know what I mean? Because we need that. I mean, that's what other
Right.
people do, and, you know, we need to do more of that. So that's my mission. It's genuine, and, you know, I thank you for being a part of that.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you
Appreciate
again
it. Thank you.
for having us on.
Absolutely. So you have a great rest of your week. We will make sure that we get this out for myself, the Black Golf Alliance, and super producer Ro Thompson. You know, much love to you, brothers. Much success, and God bless.
So we appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.